Hello and welcome to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel. I am Gil and Larry. I'm with my main man, Larry Loper, Mr. LL himself. We got a lot to get into. I'm not even going to break it all down. Let's just hit the ground running. What do you think, Larry?
Let's get it going, man. We got a lot to cover, bro. So let's
All
get
right,
to it.
let's do it. Let's not waste any time. Baseball announced their MVPs last week, and it's some familiar names as Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge, respectively, win their fourth and third MVPs for their respective league. Now, there's a little bit of controversy with the Aaron Judge one, but the Shohei Ohtani, I mean, it had to be him.
Oh,
He
sure.
won it. He won it last year. Now he's won two in the American League and two back to back in the National League. And Aaron Judge has won three now, two back to back. How you feeling about these two guys? Do you think they deserved it? And if they retired right now, are they Hall of Famers?
Whew. Man, that's heavy. I believe Otani for sure. If he retired now, probably. I mean, yeah. I mean, he got a lot of resume to go, but we're talking about right now, double champion, a phenom in the sport. Yeah, on that level. And then my
Judge.
boy Aaron Judge. The judge is still in jury about that one. You know, they haven't won any chips, and we going to base him on chips because he's a Yankee. So unfortunately, he's on a team where chips is going to be the defining line whether you get or get out. And can you lead your team to a championship? You're a New York Yankee, hey, for better or worse, right? You saying that it was questionable about him as an MVP winning
Yes.
this year? Who would you have picked if he wasn't?
I
Aaron
would have
Judge?
picked Cal Riley from Seattle. He hit 60 home runs and he's a catcher.
Not a bad selection.
And I think Aaron Judge is probably overall the best player, but it's MVP. And
Right.
Seattle lost in the seventh game of the ALS.
Yeah. 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 Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. And there was no question about it. Altani was the best player. No question. No question.
Ohtani, definitely, for
Yeah.
sure. And if he retired right now, he doesn't have a lot of years service wise. You know, usually you qualify in baseball, it's kind of like you had to have played at least 10 years.
I'd say 10 years, right?
And, 8 out of the 10 better be no doubt a Hall of Famer. So Ohtani would be a little light on the years, but the MVPs and now back-to-back championships, and he's a pitcher and a hitter. I think he probably gets in. I don't think Aaron Judge gets in right now.
No, I don't.
I don't think he does.
Only thing he has on his resume is that he was a batting champ, a home run champ. He led the league in home runs.
He didn't just lead the league; he broke the American League record.
Without being juiced up.
With 62, without being juiced up.
Okay, that's impressive.
With 62 home runs a few years ago.
That's impressive.
And he's been to one World Series and lost to Ohtani's Dodgers. And
Yeah.
he hasn't had a good series in the playoffs where he's hitting. He hasn't had that one like, oh man, in the wild card or something. He was hitting 450 or whatever. He hasn't done that yet.
He didn't do a Freddie Freeman. He hasn't had a Freddie Freeman moment when he's just dominated. When he's dominated.
No.
Yeah.
He's had the occasional good game.
Yes.
But no, he hasn't had a good series. He seems to struggle with real good pitching. A lot of great hitters do. Alex Rodriguez did.
Yeah.
He struggled in the playoffs with good pitching. That's what gets there. Good pitching, good defense. The home run guys might make the playoffs, but then they don't last. Those teams don't last. So they strike out too much. So congratulations to Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge. Let's see if somebody breaks the cycle because, like I said, both of them have done it in back-to-back seasons. Now let's move on to the WWE. Why are we talking WWE? Because we got to talk about John Cena, as he is on the home stretch of his retirement tour, and his last match is going to be December 13th in Washington,
Mm,
D.C.
mm,
He just on Friday won the Intercontinental Championship in Boston, right outside his hometown, Boston, Massachusetts, against Dirty Dom Mysterio. So he now has not only the title of Intercontinental, but now he has accomplished a Grand Slam. He
mm.
has won a championship, every championship other than, I don't think he won Crown Jewel, which is a pretty recent
Yeah,
title, but all the other ones, including tag team, he's won. So, um, my question to you is, I'm not going to say Mount Rushmore of all time because those guys in the 70s and 80s, the
yeah.
nostalgia, Cena doesn't even make top 10 for me.
No.
But present day, like from 2000-ish to now, the last
Yeah.
25, less than 30 years,
Okay.
okay? Late 90s to
Oh yeah.
now,
Oh yeah.
2000 to now.
Yeah.
Does John Cena, who came up into the WWE in 2002,
Mm-hmm.
he came in that class with Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and Dave Batista. Does he make the present day Mount Rushmore? Could
Is,
only have
is,
four.
is Undertaker included in his present day?
No,
You consider he's not
no,
Shawn Michaels and
no,
all them not they're not.
no,
Oh,
no.
then
Not
yeah,
not
well,
guys that started in the 80s. No. Undertaker premiered in Survivor Series 1990. No.
all right. So I mean, yeah, because I mean, who am I stacking them up against? You're stacking them against Roman Reigns.
Yes.
It'll be Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Seth
it will be
Rollins.
yeah, Seth. I'll put Seth up there. He did a lot for the industry. Yeah, and John Cena. I don't know if nobody else that's
Kurt
more accomplished.
Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle came in 2000.
Kurt Angle's a piece, but I can't put him above. I want to put him above John Cena, no,
Okay.
and I want to put him above Seth either.
Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't. Now I'm cool with the four I just named.
So what Ford you name?
I named I named Roman Reigns. I
Mm-hmm.
named Brock Lesnar,
Mm-hmm.
the Beast incarnate, right? I named Seth Rollins, and I named John Cena.
That's a good
That's a four
list.
for me.
That's not my list,
Oh,
but it's a
give me
good
your list.
list. I do have Cena. I think I got Cena number one on the present day. I got Randy Orton.
Oh yeah,
He's a
Viper.
lifer. He's a
Yeah,
lifer. Came up the same time as Cena. I got CM Punk.
you got Punk in there.
I got Punk in there. And the one of the things that I hold against Brock Lesnar is, you
Mhm.
forget he left for a long time.
He did.
Long time. He left in 2003. And then, he did UFC, he tried out for the NFL. He came back and he came back on like a part-time schedule.
Yeah,
So
but
he's
what he
he's
brought, but
he's
his
he's been back for over 10 years, but he only wrestled like four times a year.
so if we base it on longevity and duration, then I'm gonna throw Kurt Angle in there. We talking about duration. I'm
What
talking about as far as electricity, just pure dominance. He broke the Undertaker streak, bro. So
he
I know
did.
whatever you want to say, he was a problem. He was a problem. So that's what I'm going off. It just it's like it's like if I was gonna go to the 80s, which he probably would make nobody's list, right? But I'm just talking about pure impact. I would say Ultimate Warrior make my list, right? But we know daggone well, wrestler wise, he ain't making nobody's list
Mhm.
because he wasn't a great wrestler or in ring performer. He was just a force.
He
You
was
know what I mean?
juice. He was a
Yeah,
lot of juice. He brought juice.
yeah, he definitely
That's
did.
fine.
So but that's why I would compare like the Brock Lesnar, except that obviously it was just he had more skill set in ring, and he was a problem, man. Um, but you talking about longevity for his duration, then nah, you gonna pick Kurt Angle
I
up
I
there.
I think longevity matters. Now you got to remember. Oh, you got to keep this in mind too with Kurt Angle. He was in TNA wrestling after WWE, and he was in TNA longer than he was in WWE. So WWE, I think his last year was 2005. So we're talking about 2000 to
Yeah,
2005.
he was definitely dedicated to the sport. He was
And
definitely
he
dedicated
and
to
he
the sport.
missed a lot of time because he re-broke his neck, so he missed
Mhm.
almost a year. So we're really only talking about a 4 year, 4.5 year stretch with Kurt Angle in WWE. Now, also, if you want to count him in TNA, he was in there for a long time. And then he came back to WWE and had one match, and it was terrible. So, but if you want to put him in there, I mean, I
Oh
respect
no,
it. But
I mean, yeah, I mean, I said I'll stick with my four. I ain't shifting. I like my four. I like Steph. I like Brock. I definitely like Roman Reigns for real, for real. And
I don't think Reigns and Seth were in it long enough. They've been on the main roster for like 15 years. I mean, I could say Edge is more qualified than they are. So
of
I mean,
of
for
the
me, for my list, I'm not saying not for your list, but I got Cena, Orton, Punk, and my fourth spot goes to Chris Jericho. That's my fourth because
not bad list at all.
he was the first one to be the double champ in the WWE. He was in that triple threat match where two titles were on the line, and he was against Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he won. Jericho won.
Not a bad list at all. Can't argue your list. I mean, you put them four against my four. I think it's an awesome match in the prime. It's an
Yeah,
awesome match
it's an awesome
in the
Survivor
prime.
Series match,
Yeah, it definitely is in the prime. I want to more
which is
now.
only a week and a half away. Survivor Series War Games. That's what they call it. They like combine two big time pay-per-views in one. Survivor Series War Games. War Games is one of the big ones that WCW used to do. So, all right. So that's John Cena. That's WWE. Is there anything you want to talk about in the NBA presently?
Yes. Before that, though, I gotta say something because there's been a shakeup in college football
Oh,
playoffs.
oh, oh,
It's been a shakeup.
oh, oh.
As we know, the fourth spot has changed. Currently, Ohio State's still number one. They're dominant. Number two is Indiana. I'm impressed. Number three is by man. They had the biggest scare ever, and they pulled one of the biggest comebacks ever. Texas A&M was down about 27 on the fourth to
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina. They ended up
Mm-hmm.
winning by one. And then Georgia creeped up because, as we know, Alabama lost to Oklahoma. So it knocked them out the fourth spot. So currently, this is the college playoffs um, as it currently stands. Same old faces. Same old faces. Okay.
Let's go Notre Dame.
They mean y'all creeping. Y'all creeping, Gil. Y'all creeping. Now, far
Ooh.
as the NBA. It's early, and we'll keep it real brief and short, man. But I'm gonna talk about the early NBA for the MVP, who's in the running right now, who's having an outstanding season so far, who's putting the league on notice. My first one, man, is this guy, Mr. Triple Walking Double, 28.8,
Ooh.
13-1. Yeah, that guy. And this guy,
Ooh.
he's hungry. 32 a game, 6 assists, that guy. And Luca, 34 a game? Sheesh. Hey, Giannis, 36 a game? What are we talking about, man? And this guy, a little light 26, but three blocks a game, Gil. Them five like this.
Including a dunk on Draymond Green on an
Yeah, yeah.
inbound play.
Draymond said,
Woo!
Draymond, you heard he said, you can read lips. Say, you still trash. You trash.
Yeah,
Looking up to
whatever.
him. You trash. Yeah, but he dunked on you, bro, on
Yeah,
an
so
inbound play,
if
though.
he's trash, you're the trash can
Yeah,
because he
you're trash
just put
can
it
juice.
in. He just
Trash
put it
can
in.
juice. But yeah, man, look at them numbers though, man. The Joker is having a real triple double, not no
Mhm.
fake triple double, not no
No.
stat stuff for triple double. You know what I'm talking about, right? When they've been
Oh
stuffing
yeah.
the stats up to get the triple double.
Yes.
This is a
Yeah.
earned triple double. He's unstoppable, and he's doing it at his pace. Come on, man.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I ain't say it. You said I ain't say it. I ain't call
I
nobody out. I'm
meant
just
I meant
saying.
I meant to cough.
I didn't call.
I meant
I
to
ain't say
cough
nothing.
to clear my throat, and Russell Westbrook came out. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's the early, man. Them boys is balling, man. And OKC's putting the team on the league on notice, man. They ain't fall off, bro. They hungry. They young though, man. That's what you. They young. They young. That's what you want to build a dynasty around. Is a young core. You know what I mean? Barring any injuries, yeah, they're gonna be for real. But Gil, we are in the NFL. We in that prime picking time now, Gil. It's getting real. This is real.
After this coming week,
It's getting real.
we're 2/3 down, 1/3 to go.
It's getting real. It's getting real. But to
Going
separate
down for real. Yep.
the chumps from the elite. You know, we do our tiers, but right now it's getting real, Gil. And I'm asking you, Gil, is it panic alert right now, Gil? Is it panic alert, Gil? Is it panic alert, Gil? Let's talk about these teams, Gil, that might be on a little panic push right now, Gil. And I'm gonna bring this up for you because I'm gonna discuss these teams right here, Gil. As you see, I'm not blind. I know you ain't blind. I see Kansas City on here.
Mm-hmm.
I see Minnesota on here, Gil.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, Gil. I see Detroit Lions on here.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, I see the Chargers. Now, I don't want to call the panic button real quick, Gil. I don't want to call the panic button, Gil, but I'm asking you, is it legit right now for Kansas City to be panicking? Minnesota, Detroit, and the Chargers. Are these legitimate panic right now? Or are we just overthinking it?
Well, I guess the best way to answer it is who would be in the playoffs right now, right?
Right now, as we speak.
Right now. So, as we speak,
only the Chargers would be on that list, wouldn't it?
Only the Chargers. They are currently the 6th seed.
Okay.
Currently. But yes, I would hit the panic switch with them because their offensive line is a problem.
I
It's a
agree.
problem. And they just, when do you ever see Herbert get benched in the fourth quarter? Because they don't want him to get hurt. They don't want him to get hurt. And another thing they got to worry about is the Ravens are coming.
They're coming.
The Ravens, their defense is playing better.
They're coming.
They're coming. Kansas City is still right there. The Kansas City is 9th. And Baltimore is 10th. And the Texans are 8th.
Are they 8th?
They're 8th.
Man.
At 5-5.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. So the Jaguars, they're behind the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
But the Texans are coming.
And that's division.
The Ravens are coming.
They're coming.
The question is, are the Chiefs coming? That's why I didn't consider the Ravens to be one of those teams with the panic switch because I think they're coming and I think they're going to win the division.
I do too. I agree.
So if I'm the Chiefs, I'm hitting the panic button.
I'm hitting that panic button, man.
If I'm the Minnesota Vikings at 4-6, I'm hitting the panic button.
Now, Detroit. I'm not hitting the panic button because Detroit got to have a 3-game homestand. And we know that they're very strong at home. Mm-hmm. Very strong at home. So I wouldn't push the panic button on Detroit because I think they're going to run and still might even win the division. But right now, y'all, yes, you, Chicago Bears, are leading the division. Okay.
By half a game over Green Bay.
Half a game. So it's very tight. Detroit has been there. Y'all have not been there in a while. Mm-hmm. Okay. I still believe that y'all gonna make the playoffs, though. I believe y'all gonna make the playoffs. I'm saying that. But it's gonna be tight because who y'all got on y'all hill? Y'all got the Niners. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be the Niners, Seattle out that division. Both of them teams. Whoever don't win that division, you still got 2 possible teams that can make that division.
Got to play the Niners in Santa Clara.
Yeah, it's going with Brock Purdy back.
With Brock
Purdy back.
He's back today. We'll see. He's one of those quarterbacks that gets injured often. But that looks like a tough one. Okay. Got to play Green Bay twice.
You do?
and got to play the Lions in Chicago once.
Yes.
They're playing Pittsburgh this week. They got to play
Winnable
Cleveland
game.
late. They
Winnable
got
game.
winnable.
Especially if Aaron Rodgers don't play.
I think he's playing.
You think with a
It's
broken
not
hand?
official. I think he's playing. I think he's playing. I
They
do.
so
The
they so
fact that
on and off.
he avoided surgery,
Yes, sir.
I think he's at least gonna start. Whether he
You-
has pain or anything like that and how the game goes, I don't know. But I think when kickoff starts, I think he will be the starting quarterback. I do.
mm,
Because Chicago is one of his favorite places to play.
yeah. Yeah, he has dominated Chicago in
He is
Chicago.
dominated. I
That's
mean,
a fact.
he is
That's a
famously
fact.
been known to say, "I own you,"
That's a
and
fact.
he's kind of right.
But yeah,
So
I agree.
I want him to play because I think the Bears can win this
I
game,
do too.
and I want this to be the last game that he plays in Chicago, and I want it to be a loss. I want
I
it to be a
mean,
loss.
well, speaking of Chicago, speaking of your Chicago Bears, I gotta ask you
Mhm.
one thing, my brother. Are they real or is it fake news? Is it real, Gil, or is it fake news, Gil? And I got a couple teams I'm throwing out there with you. Not just Chicago we talking about. I'm talking about Jacksonville. I'm talking about the Texans, Gil. I'm talking about Carolina. And I'm talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, are we talking about they real or is they fake? I need to know. I think the world need to know, Gil. Are these teams real or fake? What do you think about Jacksonville?
Uh, ooh.
Yeah, I had the same thought. Heartburn and indigestion. It's,
They are 6-4 and they hold right now the last spot. Are they going to be able to hold off Kansas City and Baltimore? That's what I'm thinking about.
and you still got to play Colts twice.
Still got to play the Colts twice. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are fake news. I think they are fake news.
I do too. I'm not convinced. And they'll win. And they'll win games. They'll lose games they're supposed to win. Like
Mhm.
for instance, how how when you're up by that much, you lose to the Texans. You lose to the Texans when you dominate the whole game. It's games like that where I question you.
Yep.
When you barely beat the Raiders, who are quite arguably one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Mhm.
Games, but then you it's the anomaly because then you'll beat up
On
on
the
the Chargers
Chargers.
team and just dominate them. You'll beat a
Yep.
Kansas City team and you get me like you'll beat a good team,
Yeah.
but you lose to a bottom feeder.
Yeah.
That's
You
why I
see,
think you're fake.
you sound angry. You
Not
sound
angry because
angry.
well, my uncle, shout out to my Uncle Rick. He is a diehard Jacksonville. It's very rare you're gonna find in them fans, but he's a
Right.
diehard. Okay, he's been a fan since Brunel. He's a fan, right?
Mhm.
Um, I'm not angry. I'm just saying they're a very confusing team. Okay,
Right.
Panthers. Panthers. What do you think about the Panthers, my brother? Talk to me.
Panthers are 6-5. They play in a very weak division.
Very weak division.
There's only one good team, and they're kind of leaking a little oil lately. I think the Panthers are fake news. I think they are fake news, but I am impressed that after playing 11 games, they have a winning record. But
Yeah,
as far as playoffs, possible contender, they're not ready for that
no,
yet.
we're not ready yet.
They're
Not
not
yet,
ready for that.
but I agree they have taken a great leap from last year because the question
Hmm.
was, can Bryce Young is he the franchise?
Hmm.
And I mean, he's answered the question to me. I mean, he's not except for this game when he played Atlanta because Atlanta is just oh my god. We'll talk about these guys. They're just a disappointment, walking disappointment. And it's definitely coaching because when you have this roster they have a legit roster.
They sure
No
do.
injuries, mind you, no injuries. The only injury was the limp quarterback, which we question anyway. So I'm not even considering that a major loss, right? You got this $100 million bum quarterback who
Bum,
totally lost his confidence. Totally
bum.
lost his confidence. $100 million bum. I'm gonna call it. He looked like a shell of whatever he used to be, which wasn't that much in the beginning.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
A poor
Shots fired.
Bijan,
Bang, bang,
bang
bang,
bang,
bang.
kill them all. Poor Bijan. Thank you, Bijan, because you're lighting it up for fantasy for me. But team wise, your team sucks. And that only comes down to what the coaching. We talk all the time, Gil. Why was Chicago a bad team compared to this year? It's because the same games that you are winning, you would have lost.
Yep.
And we could definitely point back to coaching is the only reason is what's coaching, right?
Right.
Here, the Atlanta roster is better than your roster was when y'all had Eberflus.
Watch
It's
your
better.
mouth.
It's
Watch your
better. It was
mouth.
better. It's
Even
better.
if you're right, watch
It's
your
better.
mouth.
It's better. So
I'm
if
sensitive.
if you have this team and you're losing games that you definitely should be winning, it's coaching. Raheem Morris, you're not the coach. I was lobbying for you when you first got the interim job. I thought you should have got your shot. Now you got your shot, and it's proven that you're not a good coach. Arthur Bland,
A
he's
good
way
head
more
coach.
patient. He's not
Yeah.
good. He's not good. He's just not. He's not.
Some guys are
I'm telling
just
you.
great assistants and
Look.
and coordinators.
You know who I think if you gave him that team, and I'm going out, but I think if you gave him a team that they asked would be a good team, if you gave him the team, and I'm gonna
Ooh,
put a name
ooh,
out there, and you're going to
ooh.
probably say I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm crazy. Robert Saleh, the ex-Jet coach, the 49ers defensive coordinator. Yeah, you can shake your head, buddy, but guess what? He had trash can juice in New York Jets. He had a trash organization. You give him the same pieces in Atlanta, I promise you, and I believe that he could get them guys into having a winning ball club.
I
I don't
don't.
think he's a bad coach.
I don't. And the reason I
Go
don't
ahead.
is Robert Sala showed the world that when there's a question mark at quarterback, he doesn't know skadooch when it comes to offense. And Atlanta has got a big question mark at quarterback. They have a young quarterback that's got another knee injury. He had two bad knee injuries in college. Now he might miss the rest of this year with a knee injury. And you got old man Cousins, who, he could bite his bottom lip as much as he wants. He's not good anymore. He's not good. He was never great. He was never a winner in big games, primetime games, playoff games.
You see
He
that?
was he was a
You see
stats
that?
guy. Yeah.
Remember that
No,
when he beat
it's
the
no,
Eagles?
no, no. It was you like that.
You like that?
You like that.
We don't like you no more.
No, no,
We don't
not
like you no more, Kirk
not
Cousins.
good enough.
Not good enough.
And so what's Robert Sala gonna do? Because remember, Robert Sala chose Zach Wilson and got Sam Darnold up out of there. Sam
Yeah,
Darnold
yeah, he
up
did.
out of
Hold on,
there.
hold on, hold on, brother. Was that his decision or was it the owner's decision? Woody Johnson, was it his decision? Come on now. Stop it. Stop it.
One's the head coach, one's the owner, and we forgot about the GM. They got to collaborate. They got to collaborate.
Jerry Jones doesn't collaborate.
Well, Jerry Jones is his own entity. He's his own entity. You can't compare anybody to Jerry Jones.
Oh man.
Jerry Jones is owner, president, general manager, and
Global brand.
oil businessman. So
Global brand. Global brand. All right.
that's what he is. When everyone
Now,
else is drinking Coke, he's busting out the Pepsi.
what I gotta ask you is the Pittsburgh Steelers for real? Or is it fake news?
Well, let me tell you something. So Baltimore's coming.
Yes.
Pittsburgh is win lose win lose win lose
Yeah,
win lose.
yeah, yeah.
This would be a big one for them if they win in Chicago.
It would be.
So honestly, if they win, I would say they're a real one. If they lose, they are fake news, and I think they're going to lose. So I think they are fake news. I have not been sold on Pittsburgh all year. So I'm saying fake news.
Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't been sold on them either. And once again, you're right there. Is teams like when you have Joe Artless line and you get dominated by the Chargers, I question that.
Wait a
But
minute.
then,
Joe Alt is on the
oh,
Chargers.
no. He wasn't there when he played Pittsburgh. He was not there. He was
Oh
injured.
yeah.
Joe Artless, I was correct. Line, he was
Yep,
not there.
he
So
wasn't there.
that was the time when y'all were supposed to feast on Herbert. Y'all got, not only did you not feast, you got destroyed in
Yeah,
in LA, right?
they got
Okay. Those are winnable
mollywopped.
games. Those are winnable games. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're
You
right.
had the Bengals. Come on, stop it. You had the Bengals come in. Well, technically, you should have won the first game when you played the Bengals. It shouldn't have never been a question mark. Once another game that you could have won that you didn't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you dominated. It was a dominant performance. Jamar Chase mad, he's spitting in people's faces. Which once again, I need to talk about that real quick because you spit in my face, man. It's on site. I'm telling you, it's on site. It's on site. If I catch you in Miami, if I catch you in wherever they party at Houston, wherever they party at, and they bump heads. I don't care if you're with your kids. I don't care if you're with your mama. I don't care who you with. You spit in my face, man. It's on site. Know that. You don't spit in a man's face. I don't care how angry you get. I don't care how much chirping he does, because all he's doing is talking to you. And I get it. You have a bad bum quarterback named Joe Flacco at the helm. Okay, he's not the savior. Your offensive line is trash. Your defense is even worse. And I get it. You're having a bad game. It happens. And Jalen Reynolds is talking crazy to you. I know he's talking real crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way that initiate a man to spit in a man's face. And on top of that, you want to lie and say,
Yeah, he lied.
I didn't spit in
He said he
my
said
mouth.
twice.
I didn't open my mouth.
And he's
Boy,
appealing. There's a video, and he's appealing it.
feeling what?
He's appealing the 1-game suspension that the
Boy, shut
NFL.
up. Boy, shut up. You should be getting two. Shut up.
He should be getting 2.
Look, that's at the homegirls around in the city say, shut up. Shut up. You should shut up. Because at the end of the day, bro, you know what you did. Stop it. We in the day of Big Brother. He watches everything. You can slow it down. Okay? You spit in that man's face, man. You did. Take your fine, take your 1-day suspension. It sucks because your team really needs you and you're not going to be there. It sucks. Okay? Oh, well. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Your Chicago Bears. Is it real or fake?
Ooh. Let me meditate on this. Ooh, I think they got a real good shot at making the playoffs.
Real good shot.
I don't think they're going to win the division. But I think they got a good shot because they are 2 wins away from being at everyone's realistic hopes at the start of the year. Your realistic hope was they finished 9-8, winning record, which they haven't had since the 2018 season. A winning record, culture change, all this stuff. They're 2 wins away from that, and they've only played 10 games. And they're 2 wins away from that. So I got to think they're going to get those 2 wins and maybe another one. Maybe one more. So I think they got at least 3 wins in them. They could beat Pittsburgh. They could beat Cleveland. They could split with Green Bay because for whatever reason, Green Bay's not scoring. And I don't know with Detroit. This next game's going to be in Detroit.
It is.
So you're telling me the Bears can't win 3 more games? They get to 10-7. They probably make the playoffs. They get to 11, they're in.
11 they're in.
11 they're in. 10-7, they got a shot. And I kind of think that's what they're going to get to. They got 7 wins right now. I'm thinking they're going to get to 10. So I got to say they're a real one. Because if at worst you finish at 10-7 and just miss the playoffs, you're a real one. You've exceeded realistic expectations. You're a real one. You're one of those teams that they're going to be like, man, they were surprisingly good this year. Next year, look out. next year, now that Ben Johnson has got a year under his belt and the players know, what to expect and all this stuff, look out. So yeah, I'm gonna say the Bears are a real one. I am.
I, I'm agreeing with you. I truly believe that they are real, and I don't see a collapse. I don't see them going on a historical collapse because that's one way I could see them not even being in
Mhm.
contention for a playoff spot if they just straight up lost the last remaining games. And I really think that y'all have confidence. Y'all playing with confidence. Caleb is really playing with confidence. He's playing within the system. He's not doing too much hero ball. He's playing the right way. Okay. He's playing the right way. Yeah, it can look choppy at times. At times it can look choppy, but when you need him the most, he's coming through. He hasn't been costing y'all games, and that's what you want.
Mhm.
That's the leap you want to see. You don't want to see him costing you games like some other quarterback
Mm.
named JJ
Mm.
McCarthy to be Pacific.
I can't. I'm really disappointed, but the Minnesota Vikings put all their eggs in one
They did. They
basket with
did. They
with with
did.
taking a chance on a young quarterback that hasn't proven anything, that didn't play. They let Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones both walk out the
Yeah.
door. Look at the
Wasn't
seasons that they're having.
wasn't a
So
smart decision
yeah, it doesn't look good
right
right
now.
now. Doesn't
Right
look
now,
good right
currently,
now. So yeah,
currently.
I thought they were going to win the division, but right now they're 4-6. I think they are fake news.
Oh,
They
for
are
sure.
fake news.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
They
for
are
sure. Oh,
fake
for sure.
news.
There's no. I don't. And man, I don't think it's a turnaround. I know Justin Jefferson is frustrated. Um, they got the pieces. It's just once again, it's the quarterback. I mean, it comes down to
The
the quarterback.
offensive line is bad.
That too.
They were hit with injuries. The offensive
Yeah,
line's not good.
yeah, that too.
That
So
that, that ain't good.
yeah,
I got a couple more teams.
go shoot him out there.
We didn't talk about the Texans, right?
What? Yeah, well, I was going to get to the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What do you think?
you know what?
Are they a real one or are they fake news?
I think they come on the right time. I actually think they're real.
Five and
Um,
five.
I think they're real. I mean, especially from the season they've been having, with CJ Stroud being out the 2 games now, and he's gonna be out this game. So we're gonna see Buffalo coming in town. We're gonna really see if they really for real. Um, one thing about Buffalo with me and Buffalo is the fact that they'll have a high game right now, and this will be a game they'll come and lose. Crazy you may sound, but this game they'll lose. That defense for real. Texas defense is for real.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, they
for real.
are.
It's for real. The offense still questionable.
Very questionable.
Very questionable. Um, can a defense carry you? Can a great defense carry you? Yes, I've seen it done before. Baltimore did it. They didn't have the best offense, but they had a hell of a defense.
Hmm.
Um, Tampa Bay, no, they had all star them boys. I can't put them in that list. Even though it wasn't great, they still had a decent offense. But that defense, that defense was crazy. Warren Sapp and them boys when they won that Super Bowl. I'm gonna say rural. I'm gonna say rural because they seem to win. They find ways to win. You know what I mean? Certain games they find. Tennessee shouldn't have been a struggle bus, but I'm gonna give them the real nod for me.
I don't like that CJ Stroud is out. I don't like that they had a losing record when he was in, and as soon as he's healthy, he's coming back. A lot goes on the quarterback. They're okay at running back. They got pretty good wide receivers, but they got a bad offensive line. So it's always
They
hot
do.
route, hot route.
Yeah,
So I I really wanted the Texans to be pretty good this year, but they're maybe they finished 9-8,
they ain't gonna be enough
but
for playoffs.
I don't think it'll be enough to make the playoffs. I think they're fake
No,
news. I think they're
no.
fake news.
Okay,
Great defense, but not good enough to single-handedly win games against decent to pretty good teams. So I think they're fake news. One more team that you didn't have on there.
no. What's that?
What about the 7-4 49ers?
Oh, they're legit.
They're
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 real.
they're
They're,
kind of win lose win lose.
are they? I mean,
They're 7-4. So they got a
Um,
winning record, but a lot of injuries on that
a lot of
defense.
injuries. A lot of
They,
injuries.
they just got Pearsall back. Ayuk isn't back yet. I
I
don't
don't
know if
think I
he's coming
yeah.
back
I
this
don't think he's
year.
gonna come back this year. Um, they've been doing it. You know, they've been doing it. They've been winning with Mac Jones. Now Brock Purdy, we'll see how long he's gonna be back. Um, they got good coaching. They got very good coaching out there.
They got a
Um,
great running back
they have an
and a
awesome running
great
back,
tight end.
an awesome running back, awesome tight end. And then their receivers make plays. You know, so by committee they've been doing it. So yes, I think they're for real. And in that division, hey man, they're keeping pace with the big dogs in that
That's a
division.
tough
So
division,
it's a
man.
very tough division. Only weak link in that division is Arizona. All right, so yes, I believe that the 49ers are for real. I don't think it's fake out there.
I agree. I think they're a real one. They're a real one. All right, cool. You want to do some fantasy?
Hey man, you know what time it is, man. Man, why not, man? Let's do our fantasy,
Let's
man. You
do
already
it.
know what it is.
Let's do
Fantasy, man.
fantasy. Start 'em,
Gil.
sit 'em. Now, both of us are coming off of wins in our respected fantasy league. Yours is a little weird, but
Yeah, yeah, it is, but
but my stardom this week is going to be Travion Henderson, running back, New England Patriots. He's finally the number one guy default because the guys that were ahead of him are injured. But he's going to be the number one guy, and I think he'll probably be the number one guy the rest of the year. Hopefully, he stays healthy.
Mhm.
He's had two back-to-back monster games, and they're going up against the Bengals, who is
Uh-huh.
the worst defense in the league. So give me Travion Henderson against the Bengals to start him. And to sit him, we talked about him earlier. JJ McCarthy, he hasn't found his way, and now he's got a divisional game against the Packers. Packers do have a good defense, good pass rush. So I would be sitting JJ McCarthy on this one. So those are my stardom sit-ems for week number 12 in the
Man,
National Football League. What is your stardom sit-em, sir?
oh man, this week, brother, I like that matchup. Derrick Henry's going against the Jets, and he should feast. They should feed him. And they're at home. I'm loving that matchup. And you know, I got this guy on my fantasy, but I'm not sitting him, man, because I'm gonna put Travion Henderson and him. I'm sitting him. I don't like the matchup against the Texans. It's a rough one. James Cook
Mm,
against the Texans is gonna be a rough one. You know what I mean? I could be wrong because they might utilize him, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna try their best to keep the running back out of the game. You know, and they're gonna try to make Josh Allen beat him, which would be stupid. But Josh Allen just came off a crazy game against the Bucks, and it might be hard to duplicate that same performance this week against that Texas defense, especially in Houston.
mm.
So my sit-em is James Cook.
All right. That's I mean, I think the I think the Henry one is pretty obvious,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
The Cook one's a good one because you could hold him to 40 yards, but he's going to get in the end zone.
yeah.
He seems to have a knack for that. So yeah, all right, all right. Okay, that is our stardom situm segment. Now let's go to tears, tears,
You
tears,
already know
tears.
what it is, man. It's the what, Gil? Tears, tears, tears. So, Gil, what is your week 12 tears?
You know how we do it. We start with the elite. I've got the Philadelphia Eagles,
Okay.
the Los Angeles Rams, and give me the Denver Broncos after a very impressive win over the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going by record and teams that are hot, and Broncos have got a good winning streak going now. Rams are going now, and the Eagles, I mean, their offense is ugly, but they're winning.
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah, I mean,
they're
they're winning.
winning.
They're
So,
winning.
they get a loss in there. That might drop them right out, but it's fluid. It's
Yeah.
fluid. So
Yeah.
right now they are on top of the mountain to me anyway. My
Okay.
upper tier. Let's do the New England Patriots, who I think will win again this week.
Yeah.
Let's do the Indianapolis Colts. They've been good all year, and even though they're coming off of a terrible loss, I think terrible because their quarterback played atrocious.
Oh my
Still,
God.
give me the Seattle Seahawks as an upper tier. They played a great team in the Rams. I think
They
the
did.
Rams are slightly better, and Darnold,
Yeah.
he's got to learn to beat a good team.
Yeah.
He's got to learn to beat a good team.
Yeah.
So that is my uppers. Now let's go to the disappointing, the teams
Oh
we
man.
expected more from. I expected more from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And at some point, I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I expected a lot more from the Vikings. I thought they were actually going to win the division. Silly me, unproven quarterback.
Yeah.
Gave him the
What?
benefit of the doubt. And I'm still going to stick with the Falcons because I thought they were going to win this week. They weren't winning. They lost. They lost.
Say what?
So
Big L.
the Falcons are at the point where they're not going to be disappointing anymore. Now they're going to get closer to the worst list.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Okay.
my worst list, we're going to stick with the Tennessee Titans because they have the worst record.
Yeah.
The Giants because they have the worst record in the NFC. And give me the Raiders because they can't do anything right. They'll play it tough on defense. And then when you expect them to play good on defense, they just get mollywopped by the Cowboys. They have the worst offensive line in the league.
Yes,
The
they do.
worst.
Yes, they
The
do.
worst. And that quarterback cannot play well with a bad
Whoa.
offensive line.
No.
And they don't run the ball. Genty had 6 carries.
6.
6 for the whole game, not a quarter.
Wow.
6
So you
for the
trusted
whole game.
So you trusted Geno Smith rather than, and that ain't even Pete Carroll style. Maybe the
I
game
know.
passed. That ain't Pete Carroll style, man. I don't know, man.
Might have a little something to do with the fact you guys got a new player and he balled out. He balled out.
I mean, we gave up a lot. We gave up a lot for that player, though.
If he turns out to be a good player and he plays for you another 4 or 5 years, it don't matter what you gave up. You got a good player. You got a known commodity. A draft pick is just a lottery ticket. That's all it is.
I told you, Gil. I told you when we got that run stopper, I was loving it. I told you, Gil.
He could go after the quarterback too. He's a two-way defensive tackle.
Oh yes, sir. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. I love the way the offense look. We'll get it. Don't worry. It's okay. We're coming. It took us 20 years.
We're coming. We're coming. What next year?
No.
We're coming.
Calm down, Gil. Calm down, Gil. Give us 2. Give us 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Oh, so we're not talking about this year.
No.
We're not talking about this year.
No. Are you crazy?
Okay.
Are you crazy? What planet are you living on?
I live on Earth.
Okay, I'm glad because I live on Earth too. I'm not on Mars. You gotta be crazy. Talking about this year. This year what? This year what? Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
I'm stopping it.
Hold on. We just beat the worst tier on your worst team tier list.
You can only beat who's on your schedule.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Right, that's what you tell me about the Bears.
Yeah, you're right about that.
What you hey, listen, you're playing the Eagles this coming week, and you played them well the first game of the year.
We did.
This could say a little some.
Yeah, but we didn't. But you got to forget, they didn't have Jalen Carter.
They didn't. Well, that dumb.
Hold up, Gil. They didn't have Jalen Phillips. Hold up, Gil.
And
Vic Fangio defense getting better. Hold up, Gil. Only thing that's in their favor is the fact that we got this crime behind Devo. That helps us a little bit, AJ Brown, because they might try to force the pill to him. So
offense
it
ain't
don't
so
matter
great.
Because our defense, our secondary is trash. So it don't matter. Feed the guy. He could probably go for $150.
Oh man. Oh, come on. Come on.
Give him $150. But let's get to my
tears. Tears.
All right, man. My elite boys. I hate to say it, but the Eagles. Eagles. And I'm gonna put respect on these team name, man. The Patriots, I'm putting respect on their name, man. Shout out to my son, that's his favorite team. And The Colts.
What a front runner.
Yeah,
What a
yeah,
front runner.
yeah. And the Colts, I got the Colts, man. I ain't gonna. I like Indiana Jones, what they doing out there, Steichen the boys, and Jonathan Taylor to me is the MVP to me. Them, and believe it or not, Drake Maiden slid in that category. Drake Maiden slid up in there for what he's doing out there in New England. All right, bro. Let's get to the upper. The upper tiers, the Rams, the Rams.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
the Broncos. Hey, they're getting it
Mhm.
done, and defensively, they're
Mhm.
getting better and better and better. And your boys, I'm sliding your boys up there. I'm
Oh,
sliding
oh, oh, oh.
Chicago Bears up there. I'm impressed with what Cam them boys is doing, man. I like what they're doing out there. I love what Ben Johnson was able to bring to the table, bro. I'm loving it. Okay, for you and your boys. Now let's get
Awesome.
back to the disappointed tears. Falcons definitely number one in my book. You are just, oh my God, you got the players. You have the players. Your coach is trash. Can juice. He should be fired. Straight up.
Can juice. Can
Straight up.
juice.
I don't care if you're calling the defense or not, Dan Quinn. You lost Miami. Stop it. Stop it. You lost Miami. And Minnesota, I'm in total agreement with you, man. They're gonna go as far as that quarterback take them, which is not far. Okay. I'm not on the JJ McCarthy bandwagon. Never was. Okay. I wasn't impressed when he was in Michigan. But they saw something I ain't see.
You weren't impressed with him when he was in Michigan. What, he win too much?
Um, John Harbaugh won a lot. You're right. You sure did. Yup. Man,
He
they
didn't
ran
win.
the ball. Stop it.
He
They
didn't
had,
win.
they
He
had that.
didn't win a national championship until he got JJ.
Oh, cool, but
JJ lost. He lost.
two,
What did he lose? He
two.
lost two games in
Right.
his whole college
They had
career.
a running back. They had a running back. They had running back. They had a
They
defense.
had
They had a
quorum. They had
defense. They had
quorum.
quorum. Yeah, he ran too. Ran that ball. They had balance. They had the defense. They had Mason. Stop it. Wasn't JJ McCarthy. I'm not pitting on that guy. Yeah, he was. He did enough not to lose.
No,
Wasn't trusting
so what are
that
you
guy.
saying? He was a game manager?
Yes, a
Oh,
very effective one.
oh,
Tom Brady was a game manager
come
according to Cam
on.
Newton. Tom Brady was a game manager according to Cam Newton. So that's a compliment. That's a compliment. That's what
Tom
Cam
Brady
said.
was a game manager the
He
first half
said.
of his career. The second half of his career, he was a rock star. A rock star. They won primarily because of Tom Brady.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah,
Those first three that they won, it was defense.
yeah.
They had an all world kicker, but
The ladder,
the
the
next
ladder was
four,
definitely
it was
Tom Brady. Yeah,
him. And then he goes to Tampa and wins that first
yeah.
year.
It was him.
Come on.
It
Put
was him.
some respect on Tom Brady's
I'm
name.
gonna put
And
respect on
put
that
some
guy's name.
respect on
I
JJ
got
McCarthy.
no, no.
All right.
Stop it.
All
And
right.
my worst here. My worst here. There's no surprise. Tennessee, you're bad. Shador got his shot to be for failure because Stefanowski didn't line him up very proper, did he? Uh,
Stefanski.
whatever. And the Raiders are trash, 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 trash. I don't even know what to say. It's just the only one word comes to my mind: trash.
Mm.
So that is my tears, tears, tears. Gil,
Well done.
it's that time. It's that time, Gil. It's that time, Gil.
It's that time.
Gil, it's that
It
time.
is time for picks and predictions for week 12 in the National Football League. Let's
Let's
go! Let's go!
go.
Let's go! Let's kick it off on Thursday, Amazon Prime. We got a good one as
Got a
the
good one.
7-3 Buffalo Bills
Ooh.
take their act on the road to the Houston Texans. 5-5 Texans don't have much room. They gotta maybe not win out, but be close to winning out. The Bills are a 6-point favorite. The total number 43.5. Brother,
Man,
how are you seeing this first game?
man, this is a hard one for me right now, bro. It's hard right now because defensively, I think the Texans definitely have the defense to stay in the game. Um, bring pressure to Josh Allen. I don't think they have the offense to do it. And then you talking about putting Mills out there. He's only good for a reason backup, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm gonna take them 6 with the Bills, man. Give me the Bills. I'm taking the 6. I'm taking the 6. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills.
I'm taking the Texans,
What?
but I'm taking the Bills to win.
Are you taking them points?
I'm taking the points.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Bills by like 3.
Okay.
And I want the
I'll feel
over.
good.
I want over.
You want over?
I want over.
Shoo.
I want
Over?
it. Give it to me.
I gotta go over. Yeah,
All right,
it's
there we
gonna be
go.
over. I'm with you. We'll take the over.
All right, there we go. Sunday, 1 o'clock. By the way, no more overseas games.
Yes.
Thank the gods.
Thanks to gods
Thank the
above.
gods, as they said
Thanks
on
to
Game of
God above.
Thrones. We got a good one. The 8-2 Colts coming off of a bye at the 5-5
Ooh.
underachieving, disappointing Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
The Chiefs at home are a 3.5-point
Ooh.
favorite. The number is 49.5. How you seeing
Ooh.
it, bruh?
Ooh. This is the test, man. This is the tester. It's a tester for me, man. Pat Mahomes, the boy, is strong at home, man. And they're playing against a top dog. John Taylor having a big game. That defense, man. I'm gonna shoot the dice. I'm gonna shoot the dice with Kansas City. Give me the Chiefs. Give me a home team. And
I'm
I'm
on
I like that to the over as well.
I'm going to take the Colts because they're
Ooh.
coming off of a bye. They had the extra time to prepare. If there was no bye, I would definitely take the Chiefs. And I don't like the hooker, the 3.5. I don't like that. Chiefs might win 3.5. Colts with the extra time. Plus, like you said, Jonathan Taylor might be the MVP right now. So give me the Colts. I will also take the over.
I'm thinking if the Chiefs could buckle down, which is very hard to do, but if they could do what Pittsburgh was able to do and bottle them in, and you force Daniel Jones to beat you, he could have one of them games where he had in Pittsburgh with a couple turnovers. So
Mm,
that's going to be a benefit of the Chiefs, and then them coming off that loss with Denver. I guess this is he add up for a Pat Mahomes type of, especially no pressure, because you got to think he's not playing as strong as defense he did against
mm.
Denver. So just him more time and then Andy Reid's coming off a loss like that, I could see it could be a crazy Chiefs win.
The thing is, the Chiefs are the opposite of what they did last year. Last year, they won every one possession game. This year, they've lost
They
every
have,
one possession
they
game.
have, they have. But I don't see it. Maybe it might not be a one possession game.
Oh,
Let's say they win by 10.
okay. All right.
Let's
Well,
go.
then you would cover. By the way, last week I went 8-7. You went 7-8.
Okay,
Just in case you wanted to know.
that's cool. It's better than the week before that, wasn't it?
Yes, yes. So, we don't talk about
We'll
that.
talk about that
We
one.
don't talk about Bruin. No, 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 no. Okay. Steelers. 6-4 at the
Okay.
7-3 Chicago Bears. The Bears at home, whether it's Rodgers or not Rodgers, are a 3-point favorite. The number is 45.5. I'm going to say it right
What's your team?
now.
Talk to me.
I think the Bears win in a tight one, but I think the Steelers cover the number, and it's only 3. So give me the Steelers
What?
to cover the number, but the Bears win on a last second Cairo Santos field goal to win by 2.
Mm.
2.
You know what? I love your analysis of that game, and I'm in agreement. I think it's going to be a hard fought game. It's going to be a back and forth game. If Aaron Rodgers starts his game, yes. If he don't start and Mason Rudolph starts, bro, y'all blowing them out straight up, blowout. I don't like Mason Rudolph. He's trash. So
He played pretty well last
well, he
week.
really did. He did as a backup, and he's used to being in that system. But I don't care. He's trash.
He's trash.
He's trash.
He's
Yeah, I
trash.
agree. I'll take the Pittsburgh Steelers for the points. For the points.
45.5. I got the under.
I got to the under. Nah, it's hard to take under in a Bears game, especially that defense with Pittsburgh. Give me over, man. No, sir. Over.
Oh, okay.
Over.
All
Hard to take
right.
an under in y'all games, bro.
All right. We got the 9-2 Patriots with the easiest schedule
Dude,
ever,
ever.
traveling to Cincinnati to play the 3-7 Bengals, or the Bungles, like they used to be called in the 90s. Patriots are an even 8-point road favorite, and the number is 49.5.
Wow, bro. That's a lot of points to lay on the
Yeah,
road,
but keep in
bro.
mind, Chase is suspended.
I know. That means it's a big day for Higgins. We should have said start him for fantasy, honestly. We should have a big game. But guess what? I don't care what you say. Yeah, it's a lot of points. But guess what? They're the better team. The better team shall win and cover. Give me New England and over. I know you're going to take the Bengals.
I also have New England to cover
What?
the 8,
You got
but
New England?
49.5, give me the under.
What? With the
I
Bengals?
said, give me the under.
Say less. Hey, man, he said give it under. Get the man under.
Damn. The 2-8 I can't even finish spelling it. I can't.
I can't.
I feel like, when you got that cough and you got that tickle in the back of your throat,
Yeah.
just think of like the Jets lowlights. I'm not going to say highlights, lowlights, and that thing just comes right up. Just
Yeah,
coughs
they're
right
just
up.
yeah.
So the
They're
JE excuse me, doesn't matter. At the 5-5 Baltimore Ravens, the Ravens are a whopping 13.5-point favorite. It should probably be 14.5.
yeah. So I'm assuming you just said that where you're going with this.
Oh,
But I don't
and
like
and
assuming
and Fields is officially benched.
for
Tyrod
who?
Taylor will start, but he gets injured often.
He does.
But
Man,
Tyrod
Tyrod. So where you
and
going with
and
this,
no
brother?
and no Garrett Wilson.
Where you going with this, brother?
Where else am I gonna go? I'm gonna go to the Ravens. I'm going to go Ravens to win, cover, win by 2 touchdowns, 44.5. Them alone will find a way to make that number
Yeah.
stick. Give me the over.
Yeah. I'm in total agreement. If the Ravens make this a close game with the Jets, man, I'm questioning how real they really are.
Hey, things happen, man.
I
Things
mean, yeah,
happen.
you're right. It's the NFL. It
These
is.
referees
It is.
seeing
It is.
face masks, not seeing it, seeing
Yeah.
spitballs, not
And then you
seeing
got
it.
turnovers, battles. Then you got it's a lot of elements we just can't
Pass
quantify.
interference when they didn't
Yeah,
even
that
touch
part.
each other.
You know,
Come on, dude.
offensive part. Yeah, it's a lot. You're right. It's a lot. But I'm assuming even with all that, that Baltimore find a way, even if it's a close game, to pull away. So give me Baltimore. I took the Jets last week, bro.
Don't do it.
And I can't.
Don't rely
I
on a
can't.
bad team. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
can't. I can't. I learned that lesson last week. It was a division game. It was getting 14. Look what 13. What they lose by 13. Come on, man. I just
Yep.
can't. I can't. They're bad.
Sucker born every day.
Yeah.
Over under
What?
44 and a
Yeah,
half.
I'm total agreement with you. They're gonna get that. They get that by themselves.
You have said total agreement with me
No, I'm
many
in total
times.
agreement with you this time. I like
All right,
Baltimore.
then when it's total agreement, that means we agree on the pick and the over under.
Over. You're right. Over.
Over. Okay, got it. Okay. We got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the worst team in the league, the Tennessee Titans, 1-9 versus 7-3. The Seahawks on the road are a 13.5-point favorite. Now, normally you would never take a traveling
No,
team that's with that,
never.
but this is the Titans. And just because Sam Darnold plays bad against good teams, he don't play bad against bad teams. So for me, give me Ooh. Do I change my pick here? I'm going to change my pick here. I didn't think I was going to take two teams that were favored by 13.5 to win. No, I'm going to stick with my original thought. Seahawks win, they don't cover. Titans with the number, and the total is 40.5. That's a low number, so give me the over. So I got the
Okay.
Titans with the number, Seahawks with the win, and I got the over.
Oh man, give me the Seattle, bro. I'm
Okay.
not thinking. I would down if I'm taking the Tennessee Titans.
I got
Tripping.
it. I
That
got
is
it.
a smackdown waiting to happen. Sam Darnold threw 4 interceptions. That deep 4 interceptions, mind you. They lost by 2. Nowhere else do you lose by 2 when your quarterback gives up the ball 4 times, and 2 of the possessions they were in their own territory. That means that defense is really that good.
Yeah, they're
You're talking
good.
about going against Cam Ward
Yeah.
with that defense
Yeah.
coming off a loss, and you talking about Sam Darnold having a duplicate game again like that. You're crazy. It's going to be very hard to match touchdowns with field goals if you are getting a field goal. And you got to bank for maybe your defense scoring. Now, along with the offense and the run game, you're going to need for this is how the Tennessee keep this close. Turnovers, defense got to score. Special teams going to have a kickoff return, punt return, something like that. And the offense is going to have to be able to sustain drives and get points on the board. If they could do all the above, they'll get between that 13.5.
I could see the Seahawks being up 17 late in the fourth quarter and they give up a cheap touchdown. I could see it.
Or I could see Seattle being up by 30 and the game is out to reach. And they might let Tennessee score 14, which is still pitted at 16. So they lose 30-14, which will be a far shot, but I can still see them covering that and winning by 16 and better. And you're right. I normally won't take no 13.5, especially two, because that just don't happen.
13.5
On the road
on the road.
is a lot.
It's a lot.
A
And
lot.
and again, we've said this before, all these guys are professionals.
They are.
Seattle's not thinking of winning by 3 touchdowns.
This is a win.
They're thinking about winning. They're
Yeah,
thinking about
you're
having
right.
one more point.
You're right. But if they get into an offensive rhythm, it's going to be very hard to stop them.
And you know
We
what they say
watched
about
them.
rhythm?
You know,
It's a
bro.
dancer.
Look, we watched these boys go into Jacksonville, beat the brakes off Jacksonville. Beat the brakes off Jacksonville.
Sure did.
Did they not?
Sure did.
They went in Pittsburgh, beat the brakes off
100%.
Pittsburgh. Did they
Sure
not
did.
go in Pittsburgh, beat the brakes off Pittsburgh?
Sure did. Can't deny
Right?
that.
Okay. I'm just saying.
40.5 over under.
Over. It's a low ball number. Over. In America, if you think I'm crazy, if you think Gil crazy, all you gotta do is comment, subscribe, like the channel, and tell us what you think. Look, we open. Look, you know, I answer all comments. So let me know if I'm tripping on 13.5 point spread. What would you do this Sunday? Let me know.
Okay. We got the 4-6, very disappointing Minnesota Vikings. Divisional game at the Green Bay Packers. 6-3-1. Packers are in the playoffs, but they are a half a game behind my Chicago Bears. The Vikings, if you want to finish out this season on a high note, you got to get this one.
Yes, sir.
You got to get this one. Packers are a 6.5 point favorite. The total number 41.5. I'm going to go with the Vikings, showing a little pride.
Okay.
A little bit of pride on the road. I don't know that they win, but I don't think they lose by 7. So give me the Vikings, and I'm taking the over, which is risky because the Packers have a good defense, but 41.5, it's a little low. If the Vikings got any chance, they're gonna have to score. So give me the Vikings with the number. I don't know that they win, and I'll take the over.
I'm in total agreement with you. I like the Vikings, and I'm taking over also. One thing about JJ McCarthy is weird, but against the division, he seems to play kind of well with the division. They went in Detroit, won flat out. It went into Chicago, minus the Chicago just happened at home, but on the
Mhm.
road, he went to Chicago and went on the road. So now
You
he
know,
going to Green Bay.
he almost did the same thing there. Bears were beating
Yep,
them for three
almost
quarters,
did.
and he
Yep,
comes back in the fourth quarter and takes the lead.
sure did. It took a 56-yard kickoff return to get y'all on field goal range for that to happen. You're right.
Finally,
You know,
finally, the
went to the
special
same way.
teams did something. Finally, but hey,
Yes, sir.
it's they're finding a way. They're finding a way. Okay, we got the 2-9 Giants, the worst team in the NFC, record wise at least, against the 6-4 Lions. Now, listen, I don't know if Dan Campbell is going to go 0 for 5, going for it on fourth down again. That was a little
That
ridiculous.
was
I know
ridiculous
they
too.
call him Big Balls Dan, but that was a
No,
little ridiculous. The Lions are a 10.5 point favorite at home. Total number 49.5.
it's a lot of points out there.
I think this is a get right game. Give me the Lions to
Yeah,
cover the 10.5. I don't normally like the hook on a 10, but the Giants are bad. And the over. Because that's almost
yeah.
50. Give me the over.
It could get ugly fast, and when that boy Jameer Gibbs and them boys get to going, and Jared Goff needs to shake a comeback game. And you got to think they went against a hard defense. They went against which the Giants defense ain't no slouches. I'm not gonna say they slouches. You feel
They've
me?
been disappointing, though. They haven't been as good as I thought they were going to be.
Detroit and Detroit in the blowout. Detroit in the blowout. And man, I don't know if the Giants gonna be the match, but I think Detroit could put the points by their dang on self. So give me the Lions to the over.
Over.
Yeah, that's damn. I'm taking a lot of these points, man. It's crazy, man.
I know.
It's scary.
Which means they're not all going to work out.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's scary taking all these freaking points, man. For real.
All right, we got the 6-4 Jaguars. That's the start of the 4 o'clock games
Yes,
at
sir.
the 3-7 Arizona Cardinals. The Jaguars on the road are a 2.5 point favorite. Total number 47.5. What are you thinking?
I'm actually going to take the home team, man. I'm going to take Arizona. I'm going to take Arizona with Jacoby Brissett on the 47 time, or 57 times, 47 completions. Um, it's Jaguars, man. We just talked about them, man. These are the games where they're supposed to dominate and win. They just came off a dominant win against the Chargers. No way possible that they should go in Arizona and not win convincingly. But this be the game they will not win. So give me Arizona, and I've been taking over. So just give me the under.
Well, we are in complete agreement because I'm also taking Arizona and I'm also taking the under. The Jaguars, I said it before, I think they're fake news.
Yeah,
I think they're fake news.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we are in total agreement once again. I got to use this Sharpie. My pen ran out of ink. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. The 2-8 Cleveland Browns
Oh yeah, great one.
travel to the 2-8 Las Vegas
Great game.
Raiders.
Raiders. Great game.
The
Best game.
Raiders don't have an identity. They don't know what they are. They're not good at anything right now other than stinking up the joint. At least the Browns have a good
Ooh,
defense and they got an all world defensive
ooh.
end. So give me the Browns, even though the Raiders are favored by 3.5. Give me the Browns and Shador to win outright. And 36.5, that is a low number. So give me the over on that one because that number
Um,
is low.
I'm in agreement with the team, the Browns. Yes, I like the Browns. And I'm gonna go to the under in this one, man. I'm going under. I think it's gonna be a defensive game. Geno Smith probably about 3 turnovers. They ain't hopefully they'll try to run the ball, but it'd be stupid to run against this defense. This would be dumb. And Miles Garrett's been just feasting this year. He's leading the league in sacks. He's destroying the league.
Hopefully he
And
gets three more. It's a bad offensive line.
it is
Bad
terrible,
offensive
terrible,
line,
terrible. And
bad
this is a get back.
quarterback.
And this is a game I think Shador, because there's been a lot of chirp about how you say his name, Stefanski, right?
Stefanski. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. It's been a lot of chirp about how he treating Shador. Well, now you
Yep.
get the first string
Oh,
reps,
he's playing.
but they're. I know they're trying to push Dylan Gabriel past concussion protocol, which is retarded. Because if CJ Stroud's out with 2 games with a concussion, why would you rush him back with 1 game? It's just
Right.
stupid. So
Right.
let Shador get in there, get his moment, man. Let him get the boy get his moment, man.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, this is the best team to get the moment
Stop being a
again.
hater.
Stop being a hater. Let Shador get his thing off. They'll win. You know, the Raiders should never be a 3-point favorite with nobody. So give me the points on the road with the Browns. And I'm going to play it to the under. I think it's going to be a defensive game. You know,
Gotcha. All
thank you.
right. We got the 3-7 disappointing Atlanta Falcons. This is the start of the 425 games against the 2-8
Yeah.
New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Saints coming off a bye and a win with Tyler Shuck.
Word. Yes, they are.
The Saints at home are a very low 1.5-point favorite.
What say you, my brother?
Total number 39.5.
What say you, my brother?
I tell you what, I don't feel like picking the Falcons because every time I pick them, they lose. And this is not just a divisional game. These two teams hate each other.
They hate each other with a passion.
So give me the Saints to win by at least 2. And I'm going to take the over on the 39.5.
All right, man. Oh, man. My goodness. Yeah, I'm taking the home team, man. I'm taking the home team. I can't. Kirk Cousins is a shell. He's a shell. I just see Kirk Cousins not in no rhythm. I just see it happening, man. And I can see the young fella, man, having some confidence. Kellen Moore drawing up a nice game plan for the young fella. They get him going. They at home. The crowd get rocking. I'm gonna take it to the over. I think it's gonna be a nice game, but Atlanta's so disappointing. So give me the Saints to the over.
I think though, your boy Robinson could have a huge game.
Oh, I think you have a huge game, but once
And
again,
I also think who's that wide receiver?
Drake London.
Yeah, Drake London. I think he could have
Yeah,
a huge game
this
too.
is definitely a game where they could get off.
Yeah.
It's going to come to Kirk Cousins, man. Like, man, I mean, this is a game he should be able to dominate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm asking a lot of Kirk Cousins, ain't I?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins, man, he's the underline.
Yeah, he's underlying. If he can come out there and have some type of fluidity with the offense, they'll blow the Saints out. Because I believe they're the better team. But
They have the better roster,
they
but
do. They have the better
they are
roster.
not.
That far.
And when you get a rookie quarterback in there
Yeah,
that's
that
got a
part,
little
man.
success, he doesn't know about losing. He don't know about losing.
I mean, he had a tough matchup his first game against the Rams. And then you went and go play a division rival with Carolina, and you was able to pull it out. You did
Pulled it
enough.
out.
You pulled
Pulled
it
it
out.
out. Huh?
And now you have your first home game. This is the first home game. So, you just hope that the jitters and just, the adrenaline is so high where he don't get into his pocket. And it comes down to Caleb Moore and his offense really dial something up to get him into a rhythm. And I would think if you get the young front to a rhythm where he's not thinking the game, he could be very competitive. Once he starts thinking the game, that's where I think rookies fall short when they start overthinking, not playing.
I think Moore has got him set up. So I think
I
it's
do
going to
too.
be a pretty good Tyler Shuck
Yeah.
kind of game.
Yeah.
All right. Here's one that's got some interest. The 8-2 Philadelphia Eagles travel to the 4-5-1 Cowboys. The Eagles are a 3.5 road favorite. Total number 48.5. Would you like me to go first?
Yes,
so you
sir.
can take your time with this.
Yes, sir.
I got the Cowboys because
got
they
my
played
boy.
them so well week 1, and that offense is dynamic. And the Eagles are struggling offensively. And it looks like the Cowboys got better on defense. So give me the Cowboys. Listen, maybe they lose, but 3.5 I think is too much on the road for the Eagles. So I'm going to take the Cowboys, at least with the number. And 48.5, give me the over. Give
I love
me
my,
the over.
I love my boys. Pause. I'm a Jerry Jones guy. Win, lose, or draw, and all the above. But I'm not gonna be fooled by what just happened with the Raiders. I'm not that oblivious or that retarded. And I know we get up, and this is a big game for us playing the Eagles. but I hate to say it. And cuz you got me. Yeah, if you watch my program, cuz I know you loving it. I know all you Eagles fans loving me to say this, but I gotta be unbiased in this pick. I'm going with the Eagles because we are not good defensively. And I love what Quillen Williams doing. That's cool and all. But guess what? We got spanked by the Arizona Cardinals at home. Are you crazy? Man. And talking about the Eagles coming in. Defense getting better. They would do just enough to win. You still got to worry about Devontae Smith. AJ Brown crying behind. I ain't worried about. But he should have a big game because our secondary is trash. So even if you stop the run, you got to worry about rehearsing them boys going off. And you got Jalen Carter now. You feel me? He didn't have one first. And you got an edge rusher just bringing pressure. I think our receivers will have a big game also though. So I could see a shootout. It's going to be a good shootout game in Big D. I see a big game for CeeDee Lamb and Pickens and them boys. So it's going to be a very good game, but I just think the Eagles will have just enough to beat us, probably by a touchdown.
Ooh, 48.5 over under.
Over, brother, over.
Yeah, so you said a lot, and you could have said a whole lot less. The reason you picked the Eagles is because I didn't. And every
Yeah,
Eagles game, you should pick the
yeah.
opposite of what I
Hold
said.
on. You picked the Eagles last week, didn't you?
Did I?
No, you picked
Let me
Detroit.
check. I did. I picked Detroit.
You picked Detroit.
I
Yep.
picked Detroit.
Sure did.
And this game, I picked the Cowboys.
So I got the Eagles.
Come on, America.
There you go.
I'm trying to make you guys money.
Tell me some money, man.
All right. The NBC 820 game. The 6-4 Bucks at the 8-2 Rams.
Wow, great game.
This is kind of Bucks kind of needed a little bit.
Yeah,
little bit. The Rams are a flat 7-point favorite, and the Bucks are the total number, is 49.5. How do you see?
I see a push in this game, man.
So do I.
Give me the points. I see a push. So give me the points with the Bucks.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that.
And an over. I got an over.
All right, here's where we're different. I picked the under because I think the defense, in particular the Rams defense, will slow down the Bucks, and I think they will win exactly at 7.
Yep.
Just like you. So I got the under, but you have the over. Okay, one more. One more
for the roll, baby.
Monday night, ABC,
Monday
ESPN.
night, baby. Monday night, baby.
The 6-5 overachieving Carolina Panthers travel to the 7-4 San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are a flat 7-point favorite, and the number is 48.5. What do you think?
What say me in this game right here? And I have that graphic later on for the people, but I'll be darned if I'm taking these boys on the road when they just came off a win. So give me San Fran at home. Give me San Fran at home, partner. And I'm going to take this to the under. I'll take a San Fran to the under, my partner.
I'm in agreement with San Francisco because I think they're a real one.
Yeah, I do.
And there's no hooker on this, which is great. So if you place your bet today, don't worry about a hook coming later in the week. So I have the under. 48.5 is a little high. I'm going to take the under. You got the over, but we both agree that the Niners should get it done. So that is our picks and predictions for week number 12 in the National Football League. Now, is the show over?
What?
Show not over, because I said last week that I wanted to do a movie review, but somebody needed to hold up their end, and that somebody did.
I did.
My man Larry went to the movies.
And what I see,
saw the movie that I said was going to be great, and that was Predator Badlands.
Oh, man.
So let's do a quick movie review.
Yes, sir.
without comparing it to the other Predators, just by itself, what did you think from start to finish? Storyline, action, acting.
Oh,
This one is different because this is from a Predator's point of view,
oh
where
man.
he's, I'll use a wrestling term, he's the baby face
Yeah.
in this. What were you thinking?
First and foremost, Gil, this movie from the rip was action packed from the beginning. You hear me? When I say this movie was top down, the best movie that I've seen, you hear me? The best movie I've seen by far. Like, because we always looked at, like you're saying, the baby face, we always looked at the Predator as being a bad guy,
Yeah.
right? A villain. And this story, what I loved about is the fact that you got to understand the culture of where he comes from. So once you understood the culture, it made me look at the Predator totally different. Like, it's not bad. It's just that's the pressure it is to be part of that clan, to be part of that, to be accepted in your clan. It ain't given. You have to earn it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rite of passage, so to speak. And I love the fact that him being, not to give too much away, but him being the little guy, and this own, so to speak, and to go to a place where none but before him has ever conquered, you know. And then what do you say? You went out there with the intention of joining this clan, but in the end, you make your own, you know, and you use elements around you, and you start to figure out the landscape, and with the help of the android, you start to figure it out, and just the loyalty, the family, just the all that, man, and trust and mistrust, and you know even with the robot, she thinking this, about the homegirl get reprogrammed, and she like, damn, we ain't even kin. You know what I mean? So I'm going to line him. I just thought it was from the beginning, and with the action, just everything, man. It was from top to bottom, and I saw at the Extreme Theater, so I felt everything. It was a great movie, the best movie, the best movie. I'll go see it again and be happy to go see it again in the movies. Talk to me, Gil.
Well, first thing I want to say is you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
total agreement from beginning to end. I saw a lot with the trailers. I was afraid that I might have seen too much. I didn't. From beginning to end, simple but effective story. You understand how they work as a clan. The Predators are their breed is called Yautja.
Ouch.
That's what they are. They are Yautjas. And I remember when the first trailers were coming out, people were complaining, "Oh, this predator is small and he's got his hair in a ponytail and blah blah blah." It all makes sense after you see the movie. All makes sense. He needed to be small. He was the runt of the clan, and he had to go to this planet to prove himself. It was fantastic. The story was great. Ellie Fanning was great. She
Oh,
actually
she
played
was.
two parts
Yep.
in this one, and the star Demetrius. How do you pronounce his name? Koloma. I think that's
Great.
it.
Great.
Koloma. He was great. He
It was
was
great.
fantastic. Speaking that language and everything, it
It was
was
good.
really good. If you're a man's man, meaning you like, Terminator, Alien, Predator, those kind of movies, I highly
Highly,
recommend this movie. This movie,
highly
this
recommended.
movie was all that and a bag of chips.
If you don't know who Ella Fanny is, that's the girl off Maleficent. That's the little girl. What's the girl that what's the fairy tale around Sleeping
Sleeping
Beauty?
Beauty.
Yeah, she's Sleeping Beauty. So that's Ella Fanny. Young. Oh, is she the younger or older sister
Younger.
of Dakota? Yeah,
Young
the younger
she's the
sister
younger
Dakota Fanning.
sister of Dakota Fanning.
Fanning, yes. And I believe Dakota Fanning and mature into a very beautiful young lady. I thought she was going to be hurt there for a minute there, but she actually became a very beautiful chick. Her and her sister.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yes. Yes. So, with that being said, let's do our top five
let's
Predator
get it.
movies
Let's
from
get it, man.
five to one.
All right, man. Let's get it, man.
All right, my number five is Predator 2 with Danny Glover. That is my number five. You waited a long time. I felt like for the sequel, you waited like like
You
4
did.
years. And the setting was very different being in LA and hot. And
Yeah, yeah.
Bill Paxton was in it. And oh, I thought it was better than I had anticipated. And the guy who played the Predator in the original was the same guy who played this new
Or was it?
Predator, the City Predator. Yes. And he was also the Predator at the very end that throws the little pistol to Danny Glover and says, "Take it." So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
played two Predators in this movie, three in total, because he was the one from the first one. So Predator 2 is my number 5. What's your number 5?
I'm in total agreement. No lie. That's my number five. Predator 2. I agree. Total agreement. When I first saw it being, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the first one, at first it threw me a little bit because I'm like, but then when you get into it, I'm like, nah, it's really good. It was really good. It was really good. Especially as in that meat factory through that daggone.
Yes. That part,
Oh, that was
yes.
hard. Yeah, he figured it out because he says he's sensitive. He said, "Oh my,"
Mhm.
and he changed. So you can see the particles of the evaporation, and that's how I did. It
Mhm.
was smart. So yes, number five, that's mine. No, I'm Predator number two, five.
My number 4 is Robert Rodriguez's Predators, which came out in 2010. Oh, I have a feeling someone might be agreeing with me.
And
To
you think I'm
me,
lying? Hold up, man.
I feel like this is the perfect sequel to the original Predator. So Predators, Robert Rodriguez, Adrian Brody, Danny Trejo, and a whole bunch of others. I love the story. I love who was actually the real Predator out
Yeah,
of the people. That was nice.
yeah,
That
that was
was
dope.
nice.
That was dope because the unassuming one was
Yes.
the real Predator.
Like I always say, what's scarier than the monster you know? The monster you don't.
That's a fact.
Yes. So Predators 2010. Robert Rodriguez is my number 4. What's your number 4?
Well, you read my facial expression. I'm Aries. I don't give away too well. I don't have a poker face. It's the same exact movie, man. Stop, man. It's Aries stuff. Got to stop, man. We got too much think alike too much. That's my 4. If you think I'm lying, I could text you my
No,
list. I'm definitely
no.
not going off for you. I wrote it down. That's my 4. I
Oh,
just loved it. I loved it from the rip, just the whole play on it.
they were
You
free
got
falling. The movie
free
starts with
falling,
them free falling.
man. And Adrian Broner played a real good role in that one, man. And then you got all types of assassins and so that I love that. And like you're saying, the best Predator was the one like you didn't see coming. Like I didn't see
Mhm.
that dude being that vicious. Even Larry Fishburne was in that one too. He was a crazy dude that was
Yeah.
figuring out how the aliens move and it gave him like the backstory. So yeah, Predators, my 4.
My number 3 is the animated movie.
Okay,
It's Predator, Killer of Killers. It's actually anime.
it's anime.
It's anime, not animation. It's anime. And this movie was excellent. Came out about 6 months ago. It's on Hulu, and it's got 3 stories. And
Yes,
after the third story, all of them come together. The main protagonists in each of the stories come together to make that final story. I don't want to give away too much,
yeah,
but let's just say each protagonist in all 3 stories, they survive. They make it to this fourth story, and they've got to first fight each other to survive and then work together to survive. I thought the story was great. I thought
great.
it was nearly perfect, but I didn't love story number 3. I didn't love all the
Yeah,
stuff that the
I
kid
agree.
was able to do outside the plane.
I
Was a
agree.
little bit
It was
realistic what he
yeah,
was doing on the wing
yeah.
and
That was
stuff like
yeah,
that.
that wasn't
But
realistic.
but other than that, I thought it was a great movie. I saw it a couple times. And then there's like another version. It's called, I guess it's the extended version.
Mhm.
And at the end, you see a whole bunch of previous stars from other Predator movies, like Frozen, like in those
Oh
tubes
yeah,
or
yeah, yep, yep, yep,
whatever.
yep, yep,
And there's 3 of them
yep.
at the end. But you have to see the extended version to see all 3. In the original, when it first came out, they only showed one. But now, if you see the extended version, you'll see all three. You could probably guess who the three are.
Oh yeah.
That is my number three, Predator, Killer of Killers. What's
My
your
number
number three?
three is the original Predator, with Arnold Schwarzenegger
Okay.
in the jungle. You know, that's my original one. That's the one that hooked me from the rip. You know, and you gotta see how big that dude was, because that's when Arnold Schwarzenegger was really a big guy. He was Mr. Olympia, 9-time Mr. Olympia guy. You know, all them dudes jacked up in that daggone movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he stood up against that Predator and he smacked him with his backhand, man, that dude was massive, man. And just that's the start of this great franchise, was that original Predator, man. And I became a fan, and it was some that didn't make my list because I didn't think they were good enough to make my list, because I ain't like them. Sometimes they do too much, Gil. Sometimes it gets stupid. The storyline is dumb, and it's just dumb, and they messed up some of them. Okay, I'm just saying they messed up some of them.
I hear you.
That's mine.
All right. That's yours. Well, my number two is the original Predator. Now, there's a few things.
Good.
This was Jesse Ventura's first movie,
I was, yo.
and it was one of two movies he did with Arnold Schwarzenegger. A year
Yeah, because
later,
the other one was Running Man.
Running Man, the
Yep,
original. You
the
know the
original.
new one is out now
I've seen the previews. Why they mess up a good movie like that?
because it makes money. That's why. And Hollywood doesn't have an original thought
See, the
these
young
days.
fellas, the young people don't understand like the original is really that
Yep.
good, and this new version is no, no. I don't. I no, no. I'll be
I'll see
surprised.
it when it comes out on streaming, but I'm not going
Yeah,
to
but I'm
movies
not
to
going
see
to
it.
movies and pay my money to go see it. I don't think I would like it in the movies. I'll be mad, especially when you see the original, because I'm comparing the two. You know what I'm saying?
So, couple other things, couple
Yes,
little
sir.
fun facts. So this Predator in the original Predator, he was not the original actor or design. There was going to be another Predator first, a smaller one, did not look nearly as fierce, and you will never guess who played the original Predator before they changed it. I'll give you a hint. He is another classic 80s action star, 80s,
Sylvester
early
Stallone.
90s.
Sylvester
No,
Stallone.
no, but good guess.
Uh,
Good
uh,
guess.
Dolph Lundgren.
No, very good guess. Even better guess.
I guess my last one be John Claude Van Damme.
Yes, that
Yep.
he was supposed to be the original,
He's
but he
short.
kept. He's short. He's like my
Yeah, he's
height,
short.
but he could not take the heat from because they were really in Mexico in a jungle,
Oh, was they?
and he could not take the heat wearing the outfit, so
Oh,
he
okay.
quit. He complained, and then he quit. He couldn't take it.
What? He a martial
He
artist. He
quit.
couldn't take the heat.
He could not take the heat
You was
with that costume on because once you had it on, the only thing they could do is remove the face. So you can breathe, but your body, and you were, losing body weight because of the
yeah,
sweating. They said Arnold Schwarzenegger lost 30 pounds.
man. Did he?
30 pounds from sweat. He got sick during
Man,
he got so sick that one of the lines that you remember when Jesse Ventura said, the guy next to him says, "Hey, you were hit, you're bleeding," and he says, "I ain't got time to bleed." They were
yeah.
going to cut that scene, but they used it because Arnold was sick that day, and they didn't want to waste a day of shooting, so they shot that scene that they weren't going to shoot, and it made the movie. That
Wow,
scene right there, yeah. So oh, and what else? Oh, so then he gets replaced by the 7'2" guy,
man.
who I had already explained was the Predator in the second one. He
He's
was
really
two
7 foot
two
two.
Predator. He was 7'2". They got a
Dang.
very tall, thin guy
Uh-huh.
to play him. He passed away in the early 90s. And what was oh man, and I don't think you're gonna like this fact too much if I'm gonna guess, but it's a fact nonetheless. So you think about all the, I think, commandos that these
Mhm.
guys were, right? And you recognize pretty much all of them. The one guy with the glasses who died
Yeah.
first, who was telling all those bad dad jokes to Billy, the like Native American guy,
Hmm.
he had the glasses. His name is Shane Black. He did some acting, but more writing and directing. He was the co-writer when we did the Halloween special this past year
Hmm.
with the kids. One of my movies was Monster Squad.
Right.
He was a co-writer for Monster Squad, which came out that year that Predator came out. And he later became writer and director, and he was the lead writer and director of the worst Predator movie, in my opinion, the one that's called The Predator that
That was
came
the
out in
worst. That was the
2018.
worst.
He
Yeah.
was the director of that one. So the
It was
guy who
terrible.
starred in the first one actually wrote and directed the worst one in
Yeah, that was terrible.
2018.
Terrible.
2000 and um, I don't know all the details, but you remember around then there was that Me Too movement with all these female actresses
Hmm.
standing up, coming together
Yep. Yep.
against Hollywood big shots.
Yep.
Well, Olivia Munn was in that movie, and she was part of that Me Too movement, and she named Shane Black as one of those guys who was like inappropriate
Oh, okay.
with that. I don't remember what she accused him of or whatever, but um she referred to him as being like insensitive, whatever that means. Whatever that means. So that was a little history on the original Predator movie, which
Okay.
was my number one. Not anymore. What's your number two?
Oh, my number two is what you described earlier. Predator, Killer or Killers. That anime one. What? Like you said, man, that joint was tough. Man, I think you're right. The only one I'll say was I didn't feel as much was the third one with the dude with the plane. But the Japanese one,
That
hard.
was my favorite
That
one.
was the favorite
The
one. The Japanese one
Japanese one
hard.
was my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah, that was my favorite one. And the first one wasn't bad either.
First
Homegirl,
one
she was
was
a beast.
good
She's a beast.
with the
With
Vikings.
the
That was
Viking, yeah,
good.
it was yeah, she was a beast. She's a beast, especially when they raided the fort. Oh
Mhm.
man, it was real. Like she was a beast.
I didn't think they were gonna kill her kid.
Yeah, he killed the kid,
Yeah, they
man.
killed the kid,
Killed
man.
the kid, man. But the Japanese one, yeah,
The two
that was mine.
brothers
Yeah, yeah. Then they had to fight. They
fighting
joined up
each other
together
and then fighting
to
together.
fight. Yup. So it was awesome. I recommend anybody haven't seen it, you gotta see it. It really is
Oh, it's
good.
good.
It's good. It's
It's
really
good.
good.
Now, if you're gonna be like, oh, it's cartoon, blah blah blah. I'm 50 years old. You see what I got behind me, okay? You
Cartoons,
see what I
sparse
got?
tunes. Look, cartoons, sparse tunes, okay? It ain't this crap these kids watch nowadays with don't
Yes.
make no daggone sense. Like stupid cartoons. It ain't that. All right. This stuff is like
This
really
was
good.
adult.
This is adult.
There was killing
Yes. It was killing.
and
Like it's
limbs
graphic.
getting sliced off
It's
and stuff
graphic.
like that.
Stop playing. It's graphic.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
For real. All right, and let's come to my number one.
Well, we're in agreement. Total agreement.
I think we are in agreement.
Total agreement. It what else
I
could it be?
I like the Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, me too. That's
I
honorable
liked
mention.
Alien versus Predator Requiem, although the lighting for that movie was
It was
very
terrible.
dark,
It was too dark. It was too dark.
too
Couldn't
dark,
see. Couldn't
too
see,
dark.
bro. Couldn't see.
That might have made my
Yeah.
list if it wasn't so dark
It was
because
too dark.
that had a great Predator in it.
It
Wolf.
did.
Oh
Yeah, the
my
wolf.
God.
The
He
wolf
had the
is
two cannons, and
yeah,
by himself, he's hunting down
what
all
what
these aliens.
what he's like the one that comes to
Yes.
rectify when the rogue ones and you break the laws. He's the
Yep.
one to come get you. He's like if you watch. Remember he was watching you turn me on the Invincible doc was it Invincible right?
Yes.
Remember the dude that was sent to come
Yes.
because he violated the law and he killed his
Yeah.
dad. He went to go kill his
Yeah.
dad and he came to fight him. You know,
Yeah.
and he killed his girl, and his girl ended up coming back, ended up, and he
Yeah.
smacked him. That's what Wolf was. Wolf
Yeah.
was the same resemblance. And
And
you're right.
he was also a cleaner. If there was
Yeah,
a mess, he had to clean up all the evidence and blow up the ship and
Yeah,
make sure all the other predators were gone and stuff like so there's no evidence and stuff like that. And that's why he had to go hunt all those aliens. And he did it, man.
he was a problem.
He did it.
But
And not to get off track, but that's the only movie that is a sequel to another Predator movie. Every time a Predator movie ends, how it ends, the next Predator movie, whatever, no relation.
right,
No relation. They don't come together. This one was direct sequel from the Alien versus Predator because
yeah,
at the end of Alien versus
yep.
Predator,
They connect.
that
Yep,
one that came out of the chest, well, he gets big real fast and kills all the other predators, and the ship crashes and all that.
yep.
That's the only Predator that's a direct sequel from a previous movie. And we already mentioned the Predator.
Yep.
Don't see that. Don't
Trash.
you see that? You won't want to watch any other Predator
Nah, you
movie.
be done. If that's your first introduction to Predator,
Yeah, don't
that's not
do
the
it.
one. And another
Don't
honorable
do it.
mention, I'll say Prey. I like Prey too.
Prey was Prey
I
was
like Prey.
good, and the director of
Yep,
Prey was the
I like Prey.
director of Predator Badlands, which,
Woo!
by the way, numero uno. I hold up the
By far,
one.
by
I
far.
hold up the one.
I'm telling you, America is so good. I will go see it again and will not
Yes,
be disappointed. I will pay
yes,
my money again to go see it in the
yes.
movie theater because that's how good it is. And the fact
Preach,
that I seen it the first time, now I can really
preach,
look and pay attention because I'm like, man, I know I missed so much stuff because it's so good that I probably miss a lot of stuff too.
preach.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, 100%. I would watch it, and it doesn't even need to be a matinee.
No,
I'll watch it.
no.
Oh, anybody.
Uh,
That movie. Can't
it's,
recommend it
yeah, can't
enough.
recommend enough,
Can't
y'all.
recommend it enough.
Can't
That's
recommend enough,
a
y'all.
when it comes out on Blu-ray, you own it.
Yeah,
You own it.
yeah.
Because that's fun. That's
Tell
one
you,
when
yeah.
the boys come over, you want to pop that puppy in for
And
sure.
you know, and before we sign off, partner, one last recommendation I have, and this is not a movie. This is y'all catching on Netflix. You got it right. Our friend Matt, he's back. He gave a great review on Netflix version of Frankenstein, and I'm telling you right now, It's good if you like stories with, I'm gonna say, twist. Not too much a twist like crazy twist. More just like you get to see both sides of the story. You understand that who's really the monster. Who's really the monster.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say on that one. It's a
Yep.
good one. If you like artistic stuff, if you like to see like how he really built this lab and how the concept of building this comes together, how you question death and the fact that hey man, we might think that you want to live forever, but maybe you don't want to live forever. You might not want to live forever. Okay, it's a blessing in death. Okay, who wants to be on this earth forever? Nah. Anyway, that was my recommendation. Check out Frankenstein on Netflix, please. It's a great movie. And if you don't agree, all you gotta do is hit me, comment, let us know, subscribe, like our channel, all the good stuff. And we're gonna keep giving you all these good nuggets. It ain't just sports with us, it's entertainment too.
Yeah, our list was the same. Um, we just flipped two and three,
That's
but
it.
we had the exact same movie. So mine is my number five, Predator 2. My number four, Predators. My number three is Predator Killer of Killers. My number two is the original Predator. And my number one is Predator Badlands. You're 5-1, sir.
5-1 was Predator 2. My number 4 was Predators. My number 3 was the original Predator. My number 2 was Predator Killer of Killers. And number 1, Predator Badlands. Yes, you have to go see it, America. It's that good.
It's that good. It's that good. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel. You can catch us next Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to check out the games, go to the movies, stay healthy, and we'll see you right here next week. Deuces, y'all.
Partner.